All right, so I'm going to go over some tips on how to stick with your fitness routine as well as your diet during the holiday season. I have a couple bullet comments here, so if I have to look down, just bear with me. I just want to make sure I get everything covered, okay? With Christmas and New Year's Eve coming up quickly, it's important to remember to try to stick with your diet and your training plan, okay? This is very important so that you don't gain all that unnecessary holiday weight that you would gain from just continuing to eat bad meals throughout the holidays. So I'm going to go over a couple points on how to help you stick with your workout plans as well as your diet plans. Number one, make sure you prep your meals and take them with you, maybe in some Tupperware or something like that. Having your meals prepped and easily accessible will help you effectively stick with your diet plan while you're at your family's gatherings during the holidays and while you're traveling. The next thing I want to cover, it's okay to schedule a cheat meal for Christmas and New Year's Eve and maybe even New Year's Day. Just make sure you eat super strict up into that cheat meal. Like, let's say your family cooks a full course meal for Christmas, right? Don't skip the meal. Eat with your family. Have their food that they cooked for you. But keep in mind, the rest of the day, you want to go back to those meals that you have prepped, as well as New Year's Eve and day. If you want to have some drinks on New Year's Eve, guess what? Stay strict with your diet up until you hit New Year's Eve. Have some drinks, have a big cheat meal, but then remember, right back on the diet with the meals you have prepped. New Year's Day, just be careful, have a nice meal with your family, but once again, straight back to the diet when you're done. The key is here is you utilizing what I like to call just common sense. Like, if you're just gonna eat like crap all throughout the holidays, the end result is going to be 5 to 10 to 15 pounds of weight gain, and you're right back where you started. Following these steps when it comes to your diet will help you avoid completely coming off your diet and once again gaining the unnecessary holiday weight. Okay, so let's go to number two. Number two will be how to stick with your workouts if you're traveling for this holiday season. If you'll be traveling, go ahead and get online. Check out some of the gyms in that area. Feel free to call those gyms and ask them what their fee is for their day passes, right? Maybe buy a week-long package or a couple of day passes. This will help you stick with your workouts, right? So your next question is going to be, well, how do I do that when we're doing family functions all day? Well, guess what? You might have to get up out of bed a little earlier during the day, right? So wake up early, get your workout done early, and then spend the rest of the day with your family. Or if you're not a morning person, I'm not a morning person, but I still get up in the mornings to have somebody to help me do that. But go ahead and schedule it like later in the evening or at night after your family functions, okay? So before or after, right? Early in the morning, later in the evening. Okay, so let's go to the worst case scenario. If there are no gyms in your area where you're going to be spending time at with your family since you're traveling, go ahead and utilize bodyweight exercises, calisthenics, such as push-ups, pull-ups, bodyweight abdominal exercises, just bodyweight squats, stuff like that, as well as maybe, if you have a treadmill inside the home, use that for your cardio, walk into an incline, jog, sprint, do whatever you like to do for cardio. Or maybe even bundle up, go outside and do a walk or a jog. I know it's cold, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So doing this will ensure that you help basically maintain your muscle mass and your cardio endurance that you already have built up, and will help you somewhat stick to your training regimen. So with that being said, I hope this information helps you all out. And if you're interested in trying to get back into shape or stay in shape over this holiday season, contact me for my online weekly diet plans, online weekly workout plans, as well as my bodybuilding and physique show prep coaching. I hope you all have an excellent holiday season, and Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. I'm out of here.